Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have a couple pickups from a recent, as in last week, or I guess this week as I'm recording, but the previous Monday, went to Columbus, Ohio and visited friend and friend of the show, Lewis, and the Lewis Switcher show channel. I'll try to remember to leave the links down below to his channel, which is a great one, though he doesn't really make videos too much anymore, but it was nice enough to send me some. He took some great footage, clips, and got some great shots during the event. So the two of us went to WWE Monday Night Raw. We ended up getting front row seats and had an absolute blast. And like I said, he got some great shots from the night. So at the end of this part where you're seeing me talk, I'm gonna finish up with pictures and videos from our trip. So, or my trip and our hangout. So, but on the way there, he lived pretty close to a Half Price Books, and this was one of the better ones that I've been to in a while, at least. From what I can remember, there was definitely some pretty expensive stuff or overpriced stuff still, but there were some good deals, I thought, and I got a few things, a few CDs, a book, and a VHS tape. So, but anyways, before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page to the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, and my Letterboxd account. I think that's it. So yeah, so like I said, ventured over to Columbus, Ohio. It wasn't too bad of a drive, and he was doing some stuff, so he said he was pretty close to a Half Price Book, so I went and checked it out before I went to his place. I think I'll go in order of what I... So first things up, they had a decent amount of VHS tapes. I have a Larry Bird VHS tape, and I did not have this one. We got Larry Bird, A Basketball Life. So this was $3. I would have liked to pay $1, but never seen it for sale anywhere. Didn't really know it existed. Looks like this came out in 1991. Maybe on the tape it says how. It says it's approximately 40 minutes. I think I had one that was called like Larry Legend, which was great, and I watched it all the time. So looking forward to checking this out at some point. I'm a huge sports fan, if you're not aware of that, and a huge Larry Bird fan for sure. So grab that first. There were a couple tempting Blu-rays for like $3 to $5 at the most. A couple things I couldn't remember if I had or not, so I ended up just passing on those. But then I went through the CDs. They had some good clearance stuff too that was kind of tempting, but I ended up with 4 titles here. First up, I found Eve 6 Horoscope. This was $5.49. The main track on this one's Here's to the Nights, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, was my senior year, the song, senior song, I don't know, however you would say that, but picked that up. So happy to have that in the collection now. Next up, I think I grabbed this next, and I was real excited. And then I ended up listening to it some and wasn't as excited, but still pretty neat, because I'm pretty sure I have volume 5, but we got some more wrestling music in the collection now. We got Theme Attic, the music volume 6. And it does say it was a special 2-disc package that features never before released entrance themes plus DVD, and it was missing. So I tried to get it a little cheaper. I said, I had a disc missing, and it was $5.99, and she said the date was too new, which it was February, so it's been there for 4 months. But whatever. And the last track on this was Untouchable's John Cena, and I thought it was one of the entrance themes that I knew of his. I don't think that's the case. But still, nonetheless, really happy to add this to the wrestling music collection. I think next up I found Moonlighting. This is the television soundtrack album, which I have at least the first 2 or 3 seasons of this show, which stars Bruce Willis, kind of where he got his break. I haven't watched any of it yet. I've heard good things. And if you don't know, he also has an album, something about Bruno. But this has a song, Good Lovin', performed by him on it. So I wanted to go ahead and grab that. And then lastly, CD-wise, another one I was pretty excited to grab because I think I at least have the Clerks soundtrack, maybe one of the other ones, but I didn't have this one. So we got Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, music from the motion picture, and it does have Jay's rap on it. So definitely wanted to get that for the collection. And it of course has Jungle Love by Morris Day and the Time on it as well. And it has like at least 5 or 6 probably little audio tracks of Jason Mewes on here from the movie. So huge Kevin Smith fan, so I definitely wanted to grab that and add to the collection. And lastly, when I was up at the checkout, Lewis's wife, Xteen, from the Xteen Featurette channel, I'll try to remember to leave the link below to her channel as well. She does great reviews, especially of Kino stuff. She recently picked up this book, which I didn't know was a thing. Didn't know the movie Christmas with the Cranks had anything to do with it, but we got Skipping Christmas. This is a John Grisham novel who I'm a huge fan of, and this is where they got the idea and where the screenplay kind of came from for Christmas with the Cranks, which I'm a big fan of. So really excited to grab this. I had tried to get it at the last half price books I was at and wasn't able to find it, but I don't think I went up and asked. At this one I did ask if they had it or not, and they had 2 copies, one in paperback and one in hardback. I ended up getting the hardback. It was $6.50, so I thought that was pretty good, especially since it looks like it was $20 when it originally came out. So yeah. And I also got a program at the wrestling event that we went to. But yeah, I should just follow up with some clips from our show, which was a really fun one. I might try to add some voiceover. We'll see how that goes. But thanks again to Lewis and Xteen. I had a great time. Appreciate the hospitality. And yeah, we live closer now, so hopefully we can hang out some more in the future. So yeah, so thanks again, Lewis. Was an absolute blast. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to do my sign off here, even though I'm going to have stuff at the end. But this is the Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. What do we got? Oh, let's do it. Do it again. Do it again.
After having trouble finding the Arnold statue last time I was in Columbus, it was neat to finally see it in person. Next, we tried to grab something to eat before heading to the venue.
All right, so what do we got here?
Cool. There's one slice of cheese pizza for me.
All right, we're at Mikey's Late Night Slice, Columbus, Ohio, Monday Night Raw. Let's go.
Getting ready to head into WWE Raw, the Nationwide Arena. Here's the view from our seats. Lewis got a high five from Michael Cole. For the first match, the War Raiders defeated Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Next up, Seth Rollins came out to talk. Penta was defeated by Braun Breaker. Jade Cargill defeated Roxanne Perez. Becky Lynch defeated Bayley via disqualification. We were on the hard cam side, but we were able to make it at least on to Netflix in the show for this little part here.
Lace my boots! That's right! Celebration! Me celebrating, regaining what's rightfully mine, the World Heavyweight Championship!
Cody capped off the show by defeating Jey Uso, and we stuck around hoping to get some autographs, but had no luck. It was a great show, and we had a great time. Thanks again, Lewis. Wrestling will never die.
Physical media man. Physical media man. Physical media man. Yeah!